Today, I will tell you a beautiful story about the comfort zone. It is about an old fisherman who learns a very important lesson that sometimes, to grow and find new opportunities, we must leave our safe and familiar place. So listen carefully, and if you can, try to speak along with me. Let's begin. A long time ago, there was a small village near the mountains. In that village, an old fisherman lived. His hair was white, his skin had many lines, and his eyes were full of wisdom. People in the village called him Baba Fisherman. Near the village, there was a quiet, small lake. In the morning, when the sun's first light shone golden on the water, Baba took his old wooden boat and went out to fish. The boat was simple, no decorations, no new nets, but it had many years of trust and friendship. The air near the lake was cool, birds sang, and lotus flowers floated on the water. It was like an old painting coming to life. Baba's life was calm like this lake. Every day Baba took his boat and fished for 2 or 3 hours. He caught only as many fish as needed for food and a little saving. No hard work, no greed, just enough to live. People in the village said, "Baba, why don't you go to the river? There the fish are big and many." Baba smiled and said, "My lake is enough for me. This is my destiny." He thought staying here was safe. The river was far, the path was hard, and the water was deep and fast. Baba thought it's better to be happy with what I have. Days passed like this. The lake, the boat, the fish. This was his whole world. One day, a stranger came to the village. He was tall, strong, and confident. He had traveled many places, sailed on many rivers and seas. He sat by the lake and watched Baba fish. After some time he said, "Baba, why do you stay in this small lake? Across the mountains is a big river. There the fish are bigger and many." Baba smiled. "Son, I am fine here. I have enough. What is the use of going to the river?" The traveler said slowly, "The use is that you will know if your boat can sail in big water too. You were born not only to fill your stomach, but to grow beyond your limits." Baba looked at the lake water. He changed the subject, but the traveler's words stayed deep inside him. Days passed, but the traveler's words stayed in Baba's mind. He told himself, "The river is far, the path is hard. Why should I go?" But somewhere in his heart, he thought, "Can my boat really sail in big water?" Then one year came when it rained very little. The lake water went down and fish became less. Now Baba could not catch as many fish as needed. One morning, Baba was in his boat pulling empty nets. The sky had no clouds, the air was dry, and the water had no shine. Then he remembered the traveler's words, "Your boat can sail in big water." Baba decided, today he will take the path to the river. He packed his nets, some food, and courage in his boat. The path was hard. Sharp mountain turns, bushes, and pulling the boat sometimes. Sometimes strong wind and hot sun, but Baba did not give up. After many hours, he reached the big river. Seeing the river, his eyes widened, wide, deep, and far. He cast his nets, and soon he caught big fish that he could not believe. Baba smiled. It was not just the joy of fish, but the joy of winning over his fear. After that day, Baba did not stay only in the lake. Sometimes in the lake, sometimes in the river. Wherever needed, wherever opportunity. Now he knew the world was bigger than his thoughts. The villagers were surprised. "Baba, how did you find the river path?" Baba smiled and said, "As long as the water touches your feet, you are safe. But the real fun is when you learn to swim and go into deep water." He understood. Comfort zone gives safety, but staying there makes us small. To grow in life, sometimes we must face fear and take unknown paths. Moral: those who step beyond their limits find new destinations.